Halloween's a wrap. Now it's time to put everything away in the attic. That's where I put all my stuff at. Everything that does fit in the attic. And now that it's cleanup time, which also reminds me of my book, My Tatas Life. In this part of my book, it asks, what were my childhood chores and did I get an allowance? And being that it's cleanup time, well, I guess I'll talk about it. But let me get some more stuff. This side is Christmas. We have a lot of Christmas decorations and Halloween. So, I'll put you right here for now. It's cleanup time. Every year, twice a year, this is what happens at our house. We take down the Halloween decoration, decorate for the month, break it all down, pack it up, bring it right back up here. Wait about 3 weeks, maybe the full month of November. And then I'm up here again, taking down all the Christmas stuff, which is all this stuff. Candy canes, everything. We got a lot of stuff. Although we have minimized this year, we still have a lot. I think we still have a lot. And then Michelle bought more stuff this year that's inside the house, still in the Amazon packages. We aired them up just to check them, but we haven't put them in the front yard at all. We've never used them. They came in a few months ago. So we're going to get busy with that, but I got to get this Halloween stuff cleaned up. But let me get busy. Well, that almost wraps it up. Got a few more buzzards and a few more skeletons out there on the roof, but I don't want to get on the roof yet without Michelle home or somebody home with me. I just don't need to have any accidents. But, you know, putting all these decorations away twice a year, Halloween and Christmas. First couple years of doing it, it was, let me move the camera. Whew. Gotta take a break. First couple years of doing it, it was fun. It was real neat. When we got our first house, it was cool. And now, after so many years of doing it, we've been together, 28, 29 years now. And we've been doing it every year for almost 30 years. Now it is a chore. So that's why I wanted to talk about my childhood chores and being a homeowner, a grandpa, a dad. Your chores never end. Never end. And as a kid, we're like, I hate my chores. I hate my chores. Nothing. It's nothing like being a homeowner. Like I said, chores all day, every day. Let me get another one and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay. So as a kid, my chores were basically take care of my room, clean up after myself, and then every time we would get together, or not get together, but on the weekends, mostly on Saturdays, we had to dust. I had to dust, and my sister and brother, they did their house chores. I mean, again, I was a kid, so I don't remember what they all did. I know I had to dust a lot, because I was always under the table. I was the smallest. So I was under the wood table. We had a real nice solid wood oak table in the kitchen. So our dining room table was always having to dust it. And then we had, the old school stereos with the big cabinet. So I had to dust that, the TV, the pictures on the wall, just dust the house. Remember, I was born and raised in Arizona, so we live in the desert, a lot of dust. You always have to dust your house around here. So that's what I did as a kid. And then I had to take care of the dogs, feed them, give them water. Growing up, we only had one dog. We had a few dogs, but we only had like one at a time, is what I meant to say. We had one dog, and at the time, when I was a kid, his name was Butch. I didn't even know what kind of dog he was. It was just like one of those ranch dogs, my stepdad brought home, I guess, one day. And he was a good dog. He was cool, but I just had to make sure he had food and water. I didn't know much about dogs back then like I do now. So it's a whole different ball game now. I also had to help take care of the front yard and the backyard, because we had grass in the front yard and the backyard. So I had to cut the yard. Front yard, we had two trees, two big trees. They were, what the heck, mulberry trees. So they had these big leaves, and every year, fall time, around this time, they would lose all their leaves, and I'd have to rake them up, bag them, throw them in the trash. And it was fun doing that, actually, because I would rake them up and then jump on the piles, and they would crunch, and I would make, smaller leaves. So we'd have to smash them up, grind them up kind of to fit in the bag more. So we would just smash them. My friends would come over and we'd start playing tackle football on the leaves, or just spread them out and just roll around on them, and then rake up as much as we could and throw them in the trash bags. So taking care of the yards, I did that. That's how I learned how to cut yards so young. My stepdad taught me how to take care of the yards, how to trim them, how to edge them, the trees. He didn't really teach me how to prune trees, but I saw him do it. So just watching him do it, that's how I learned. I'm more of a monkey see, monkey do type guy. If I see you do it and I think I could do it, I'll do it. If not, I'll have to watch you again. But for the most part, I could figure it out. What else did I have to do? Um, Let me see. Get a drink. Because he don't want any. That's pretty much all my chores. Just taking care, picking up after myself, taking care of the dogs, help dust and clean, help dust the house. Also, sometimes I had to clean the bathroom. Just like the sink and the toilet. Not, I couldn't do the mirrors or nothing, but that was it for the most part for my chores as a kid. I didn't have very many. And but then once my brother and my sister, once they moved out. And I was pretty young. I think I was 10 years old when my brother moved out. So then I picked up some of his chores, which was, like more of the yard work. Actually, I think that's when I started doing the yard work, was when he moved out. Yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah. When he moved out is when I started doing the yard work, because for the most part I do the inside, help my mom and my sister, because I was real little. And then when I was 10, my brother got married and moved out. Then I started doing the yard work, taking care of the yard, helping take care of the yard and the dogs. As I got a little older, then I would help my mom, or I'd wash a truck for my mom. My stepdad be out there washing the trucks, and I'd go out there and help him. So I learned how to do that with him. Just basic household chores. Just basic household chores, as a kid. And as far as allowance goes, I didn't get allowance per se. Like, I didn't get $20 a week, $10 a week. It was, if I asked for money, I'd get money. I'm not saying like I was a spoiled kid. Like, Mom, I want $20 to go to the mall. Oh yeah, here you go. No, it was nothing like that. It was, if I wanted to go to the store to get a soda, Mom, can I go to get a soda? And can I have $1? Can I have $2? Yeah. And then it always seemed like you had to work for it. What, did you do this? Did you pick up your room? Did you already clean the bathroom? Did you do this? Did you do that? I used to always think that, like, man, it's like I got to work for this money. But no, what it is I was earning it. I had to earn it. And I couldn't go around just not doing shit around the house and then all of a sudden expect money or expect handouts. So it was good. It was good that my mom taught me that. She taught me how to earn my money. And uh, so I didn't get allowance per se, but I did get money when I asked for it. Not much, but it was what I asked for. If I wanted to go to the store for a soda and a hot pickle, then my mom gave me enough money for a soda, hot pickle, and maybe a couple video games, because that was it. We'd go hang out at 7-Eleven, and that's where I spend my allowance. And as a matter of fact, that's the next question in my book, is what would I do with my money when I got money when I was a kid? And so it kind of falls in same with the allowance. And that's what I would do, is I'd run to the local convenience store, 7-Eleven. And they had the video games there. They had three video games inside. 3 or 4. I think 3. They had 3 video games. And we would play the video games. I'd get a Slurpee and a pickle, and I'd sit there and play the video games for an hour. Our friends would show up, and it'd be fun. It'd be fun. We'd hang out. We'd hang out at 7-Eleven right there. And then behind 7-Eleven was a little field with the couple ditches inside, like dried up canals, and we made them into our BMX ramps, and we would get in our bikes and jump in there, jump in the canals. It was fun. It was really fun. So that's what I spent my allowance on, was candy or pickles, Slurpees. Um, I didn't drink a whole lot of soda as a kid, not like I do now, but as a kid it was mostly Slurpees. I drank a lot of Slurpees. We would make this Slurpee we called it the kamikaze. We would just every flavor on there, every flavor, drink it. That was our kamikaze Slurpee, and that was pretty much it. Now, if I wanted something else, like let's say a toy or something, I would just ask for it. I'd ask my nana actually. She would get it for me sometimes, but I wasn't into toys. Like I wanted to buy all the new latest toys. I was just always outside. Um, the only time I really asked for money, like $20 or so, would be is if a new record came out or a new cassette tape came out with of music, and I wanted to go buy a new record or a new tape. Then I would, start saving my money and earning more money. Then I'd ask, my nana would come over and Nana, can I wash your car for $5? Yeah. So I'd wash it and she'd give me $5, and or ask whoever would show up if I could do something for them. And every once in a while, my nana, my tata would say, "Hey, I got go clean my ashtray out. I got a lot of change. I don't like the way it rattles." So I'd go in there and get all their change out, and I'd save it. And once I saved up enough money, I'd go buy my record and go buy my tape, whatever it was, whatever I wanted at the time. That's mostly it. Anyways, that's it as far as my childhood chores, my allowance, and what I spent my money on. I'm almost done here, so I'm gonna finish this up. What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. I'll wrap this part of the book up today. I'll see you on the next one.